Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Amused Jester. I am Junior. Yes, my ugly face. This is Junior. Um, Forgive me for the position. I have to put it back a long ways. It's gonna be a big video or a long video, and I'm on the floor on my knees just to make sure that I've got and the camera is facing me so I can see what's going on. Just to make sure I'm shooting it correctly. This is about RossCon, or that's what Toy Shiz calls it now. Basically, Ross toy deals coming in the holiday. Now, this run is not just from today or a few days ago. This run actually started the beginning of October, about 10 days ago, about October 5th or something like that. So I've been doing this for almost 2 weeks now. So what I've been doing is I've been hitting 3 or 4 Rosses around my area. Almost every day, dudes, every day. So it's been a lot of time and a lot of gas, and honestly I think I've spent over $50, $40 or $50 on gas alone, just driving to these Rosses. Now there's one Ross close to me, like less than 2 miles away from my house, and then the one after that is probably 3 miles away, and then Ross number 3 and 4 is respectively about maybe 10 miles away from each other. So it's all within about 10 miles of my house that I usually run. Anyway, those are my closest Ross, and then the two closest to me is the one I always hit almost every day. The other two I might do every other day. Anyway, why am I telling you this? Well, we all know that Ross, when it hits really, really good. In terms of pricing, but are they available, right? I mean, if they were available every time I went there, it'd be like primo toy locations, but they're not. So, like I said, I've been doing this for almost 2 weeks. Every day, I've spent over at least $40 of gas, probably $50, and the time it takes. So that whole run takes me about an hour, mostly driving. I'm usually at the store for like less than 5 or 10 minutes, and the thing is, if I know what the box looks like, or I've gotten it and I've studied it and I've memorized it, then I can spot it instantly. But when you don't know what you're looking for, you spend longer and longer. Anyway, so here's some of the stuff I gotten early in. So I got Hira Sindula, and what else did I get from her? I think there was another one that I got with Hira, but I can't remember. But at the same time, around that same time, the very early ones, I started thinking about with my 3D printing. I already have Jadnana wood. But I started thinking about 3D printing, and I'm gonna disassemble this guy, and I'm gonna study it, and I'm gonna make my own 3D figure out of sticks, just the bones, just so I can study it, print it, and figure it out. So I got him just for that, even though I already have him. And then almost in that same run, so I went to this Ross, maybe. So that's all I've gotten. Actually, this one, I found this one too. This was after hitting, I think, 7 Rosses in one day. That was stupid, but I was really, really getting desperate. I wanted to expand because there's a range of Rosses around 7 or 8 that's within 20 miles away from me. So I doubled my Ross numbers by expanding the mileage, and all I've got is this guy. And I was so desperate. I didn't want Roboto anyway, because I already have a Roboto, the first edition. This is the second version. So I saw him for $10. Like, you know what? I don't have him anyway, even though I didn't want to get it. All of that driving, all of that time, I wanted something. It's just one of those things where it's like, I've already spent $20. This was like the first week, $20 in gas, and I don't even have anything to show, which is kind of getting kind of messed up. So beginning of this week, like 7 days ago, I finally got to the Ross, my number 4 Ross, and I went in there again. I wasn't seeing any. Oh, I saw this guy. I said, I didn't want to get Marvel Legends anymore because I already have, what's this guy's name? Arnim Zola. But I did want Zemo here. This is the classic version of Zemo. And it's $14. So I said, I'll get him. And then there was this Captain America, which I already have. But I was like, I'll get him anyway. It's $6. So I was like, this is, you know, I don't want to get Marvel. I didn't want to get this, but I was like getting desperate. I just wanted something. And this is on the second week of the run. Just wanted something to get, even though I already had it. And there was like multiples of that. There was also the Psylocke. No, there was also the two chicks with the Masters of Evil, the blue chick and Rogue, which I contemplated getting but I already had that. It's like, but I was desperate. Like I wanted to get something, even though I already had it. Just something to get out of my stupid runs, you know. So as I was backing out, I kid you not, I was there first. One guy comes running, and I didn't realize there was an area of that Ross that they had put toys that they'd never put before, and he had an armful, 3 or 4 of the Sabine Howler packs, 2 packs. He got all of them. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I've been looking for that because I would have liked to have gotten 1, but I need 4. 1 for Sabine, 1 for Ahsoka, Shinhati, and Balin's Call. I need 4, and I still have not gotten 1. And I was like, anyway. So I mean, I was envious, but you know, it seems like he's a fellow collector, and he told me that, you know, he told me about the spot over there in the front that he got it from. And he told me about this one, the Wolverine and Psylocke. Look, and again, another figure I didn't want to get. I wanted her, but not another Wolverine. Come on. So I didn't want to get this one, but for $14 I picked it up. I didn't have them anyway, so that's what I left with. That's what all these 3 is what I left with on that day, and I was so disheartened by the fact that I missed out by like maybe 2 minutes. If I'd looked like to the right, I would have seen it, but you know. Anyway, so I kept on going. I'm telling you this, guys, because most of you who are probably watching this have been, it's like, I've been to my Ross, it's empty. There's nothing in there, and I know the feeling, guys. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you how much I spent is because you have to wonder, after spending $50, is it worth it to get half off price or 20% of the price? I don't know. I haven't calculated it yet, but anyway, so I'm dragging my feet. It's like I'm doing it out of automated response to do it at this point, because you know it's gonna happen soon where they expand the toy aisles, and you need to get there on the first day of when that happens, because that's when they drop everything. And I suspect that Ross number 4, where they dropped the Sabine and Howler, they don't have any more of those, or until they expand it. So, but I don't know. Like they put out the good stuff and then nothing. Anyway, how long have I been going? 9 minutes. Okay. So, dragging along my feet. This is the point where everything changes for me. Like maybe 5 days ago. So again, I'm just walking along, not minding my own business. I know what's going on, what's coming out, because I've been following Choices and his Facebook stuff and everything. So I know what I'm supposed to be looking for, but I don't know the packaging. So here's another thing I didn't want to get, but since I saw it, I saw it like 30 feet away, halfway out of the door, halfway through the door. I saw this. And most people will probably not know what it is, because this is the way I saw it. But the moment I saw the silhouette, I knew it was the Batwing, the animated Batwing. Now, I did not want to get the Batwing animated because I don't have any room for it. I bought the Batmobile I bought the Batmobile, and I have all the Batmobiles. I just don't know if I really wanted it, but where's the price of this one? So you guys might know the price already, but I want to make sure you guys know I'm not lying. It's $60. So you're asking yourself, well, Junior, why did you get it? Because screw it, dude. I don't want it. I don't have any room for it. I don't know if I'm gonna open it or when. But like I said, I'm at that point where I've already spent $40 on gas, or $20 on gas, $30. I think $30 of gas at this point, and I don't have anything to show for it. And it's pissing me off that I missed the Sabine and Howler, because if I'm one of the things that I do that my radar is on is any kind of Star Wars packaging. It's black and red. We all know what Star Wars packaging looks like. So when my eye looks through the inventory, that's what I'm looking for, Star Wars packaging. So I just went ahead and grabbed that and said, okay, that's a big win for me at least, even though I didn't really want it. It's $60. I think that originally went for like $150 or $175 or something like that. So I kind of got energized by that, but then nothing again. 2 or 3 days, nothing. That's when I went like 30 miles away, the farthest Ross from me, that I found something good from last year, just to check, and nothing. Again, I was like getting disappointed. And then I think this was 2 days ago or yesterday, all of a sudden, in the number 2 Ross, the one that's like 3 miles away from me, I saw this on my pegs. This is the Hero Action series, but this is exactly the same scale as the 3.75. I've measured it. It's chunkier, it's wider, but it's the same one. It's got articulation on the elbows. I actually opened one up already. It's got articulation on the elbows, articulation on the hips, but not on the thigh cut. There's no thigh cuts. Got a knee articulation. There's no articulation on the ankle, but if you look, you can sit on that one. But I got this guy mainly for the speeder bike, and this is $6. So, and wouldn't you know it, on that Ross, I see that same guy again that lead me to the Sabine and Howler 2-pack. I recognized him because, you know, I was still stinging from what I missed. He didn't recognize me, but after I talked him up, he remembered me. And he didn't want to get this one because, you know, it's not vintage. It's not the 3.75 vintage collection, so it's more chunkier, it's more childish. But in the back rows of troops, these are actually not bad, and they stand much better than the 3.75. But again, I only got this for the speeder bikes, and it's $6. So, and there was 3 of them, and I was just grabbing it because if I see any more, actually, like I was thinking of getting like 5 of them. I got 3. I think, yeah, I got 3 on that one. Without any hesitation, I picked it up. I'm kind of hoping, honestly, my target on that is 10. But no, I'm not a scalper. I'm like, I do have a target of, if I see stuff that I want, you know, there's like, I was thinking maybe 5, but then I expanded it to 10 because he looks really good just standing in formation. And $5 for a 3.75 figure, that's pretty good deal. And then you include in the speeder bike, I think that's pretty good deal too. But then on that same Ross, on that same run, I happened to look at the pegs and I saw these, the Assassin Droids. I was hunting for this for last year. So much so, and I couldn't find any of them, that I went ahead and got the retro freaking version just so I can put something on my shelf. And on this run, I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. That's how much? $4.99. So these, I'm sorry, I am gonna be hunting for these in my area, and however many I find of these, I will grab. But I think my limit is 10. because 10 of these is 50 bucks, and as you can see, I've already spent a lot on stuff. But this is this kind of stuff that I'm looking for. This is vintage 3.75 Star Wars. This is my jam. This is the one I'm looking for. Finally, not even this one. Like, look at what I've gotten already, and not a single one is the one I wanted. This is what I'm wanting, right? So finally I get it. After spending all this stuff on something else. And then on that same run, like I said, that one run after the Batmobile, Batwing, a week after, and this one run of Ross, I also saw this guy. Oh my God. And there was only one, the Dark Trooper for $5. Another one that I will be collecting. I bought the deluxe set of this when it went on sale for $18 a piece. For 10 of them, that's $180. So this, if I see on a shelf, I'll grab 9 more. Like I said, I'm stopping at 10. That's 50 bucks. 50 bucks of this one, 50 bucks of the Assassin Droid. That's $100. Eesh. Just thinking about it is kind of making me cringe. So that guy and I started talking, and then I saw this one, Namorita. I'm not sure if you saw my earlier Ross runs from a month ago when I saw the other 2 of these that I wasn't really interested in. It's like, why not? It sits there. $6. Now that I've gotten 3 of them, I really need to finish. Hopefully, some of this will go on sale on either Amazon or Walmart so I can finish the Build-A-Figure, which I'm not really interested in. But since I already have 3 of them, yeah, I don't know. That's just my way of thinking. And then, so that guy and I talked, and honestly, I said, I'm going to Ross number 4. I said, oh yeah, I'm going there too. It's like, we'll probably meet each other. It's like, oh my God, okay, whatever. We basically have the same runs. We're hitting the same Rosses in the same runs. So at this point, I'm probably going to be seeing more of him anyway. So we were talking at that Ross in 17 minutes. And he said, oh yeah, I mean, even earlier, the first time we met, he told me he was looking for the Sabine lightsaber, so I'm hunting for that. It's 30 bucks, and probably the helmet. The helmet, if it's like cheap, then I'll probably get it too. Although I'm not really interested in it. It's just 30 bucks for a lightsaber. I forget what I'm getting. Anyway, we were talking that same Ross, chatting it up, and it says, yeah, I'm looking for this Jinx, the red one version. And then what was the other one he was looking? Oh, he was talking about the Wolverine Spider-Man 2-pack. In the blue version. It's like, what? I've never even heard of that. It says, yeah, they're hitting Ross. It's like, so that's not even anywhere in my radar. I'm not interested in that. Again, Marvel Legends. Variation of Wolverine and another Spider-Man. It's like, on a storyline I've never heard of. I'm not interested in that. But anyway, so I hit Ross number 4. He's not there. I didn't see anything. Oh, I saw more of these, but at that point I was like, I got 3 already. I haven't even opened it up. I haven't inspected it. I'm not sure if it's really, I thought it would fit in 3.75, but I'm not sure. So I left it there. I left like 3. I should have gotten it. It was like $15, and I had already bought, I think, $7 worth out of that Ross number 2. So I left it there. So I told him I'm going to check Ross number 1, my Ross, which he knows about. He also checks. That's my last Ross of that day. And lo and behold, I go over there and I saw this guy, Jinx Red. It's like, oh my God, this is the same Jinx that the guy was talking about. There was 2 of them. So I said, without hesitation, I already have this from my pre-order. I grabbed both of them. No, that's not the reason why I bought both of them. There was only 2 of them. I bought the second one for him in case I see him again. I was like, bro, you're lucky, man. Here, I got it for you. So yeah, man, bro. He's not gonna watch this video, but I'll hold on to this for maybe a month or so. Oh, wait, a week or so, then I'll return it because I already have one, the original, and I bought that number 1 of this, so I have 2 of them. Maybe I'll keep it if he doesn't show up because it is that face. I don't know. Anyway, so if it comes up, if I see him again, I'll sell it to him at cost, $7.99 plus 10%. So I'll probably ask like $8.50. You know, $8. Sheesh, this is $7.99. I normally would not have bought this because $7.99. So I'd probably ask him, just give me 50 cents more. So for the tax. Oh, in that same Ross, there was the Sergeant Slaughter, the blue version. It's like, I'm not interested in that. There was like 5 of them. Like I said, I'm not a scalper. I'm not a reseller. I'm here for my collector. I already have the original Sergeant Slaughter. I even have the Valorverse. So I just left it there. And then, my knees are now getting tired. So I got that for him. And then the next day, which would be yesterday, I just went ahead because now I'm energized. It's like, will they stock more? Because this is when I started changing. So I need to tell this. So now I'm hunting for this one. I need to go back to Ross number 4 so I can grab the 2. They're not there. They're not there anymore. I was like, oh, bummers. And let me just look through. Let me just look through the pile of toys again and see what's going on. Same old stuff. It was the Wolverine and all that stuff. The Harrison Doulas. There's nothing. Everything's the same. So I was moving things out of the way. Could you not? This is what happened. I was moving things out of the way. I was moving these 2 boxes. It's like, freaking A, let me look behind these 2 boxes. And I picked this up like this, and I saw this. It's like, holy crap! The battle droids. I was looking for this. Now, I'm into vintage now, but when it comes to Black Series, I'm still looking for battle droids, Jedi. Not necessarily any more troopers because I have a lot of troopers. Maybe clone troopers, but this, I'm sorry if I'm kneeling far away. It's my knees it's $21.99. There was like only 2. I'm sorry. I grabbed both of them, and if I see more of these, again, I need 8 more because I need 10 of this. I don't have any battle droids or any droids at all in my collection. Yeah, this is a must-have for me. This is like, so if I get 8 more, that's total 10. That's $210. Oh my God. But it's $21. That's basically $7 each. $7 each. That's usually when I buy Black Series used as a lot. My range of prices that I want to get is between 10 and 12. If it's 10 and 12, I'll get it. If it's a trooper or a robot or anything, as long as it's not a character that I already have. So $8 for each Black Series figure is like, dude, unbelievable. So I grabbed that. It's like I was like, oh my God, this grin is exactly the grin I had leaving. So I hit, that was Ross number 4. I checked out Ross number 2 again, hoping I could get more because this is where I got a lot of them from Ross number 2. But there wasn't anything there. I did not go to Ross number 3 because that's farther away. That would expand my trip by 20-30 minutes. So because now Ross number 3 and 4 are on opposite sides. So I can either do 1, 2, and 4 or 1, 2, and 3. But for me to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 is an hour's run. So I finished 4. Before I go home, I went 1, Ross number 2. I went Ross number 2, Ross number 4, and I was gonna go Ross number 1 on my way home. That's the closest one to my home. So I was like going over there and checking and see. All right, in one of those runs, I grabbed this one too. I wasn't sure because it's an Imperial. For Black Series, like I said, I'm only interested in droids and Jedi. I'm getting lower and lower because my feet are now hurting. I'll try standing up. Yeah. So I mean, like, I've seen her before, so I just went ahead and grabbed her. It's an Imperial officer and everything. So I went to Ross number 1, and I was going over there, and stacked up on the shelf. Don't hate me. Moff Gideon's Imperial Cruiser, $15. This is the Imperial Hallway Cruiser that comes with a figure. $15. How much is a vintage collection figure right now? $16.99. So I basically bought the figure full price at $14.99 and got this for free. That's the way I think about it. So I got that. So why did I tell you guys not to hate me? It was a stack of 3 and I grabbed all of it. That's like, I'm not reselling it. It's just gonna be for my collection, but I need one more. No, I'm not gonna do 5. I think I need one more. I don't know what this looks like. I've never had this, but it's vintage. If it's vintage, I'm freaking grabbing it because that's my collection. It's vintage Star Wars, G.I. Joe Classifieds, kind of Marvel, and kind of Masters of the Universe. But my number one need to get is a Star Wars vintage figures, and then after that it's G.I. Joe Classifieds, and then I said maybe Marvel Legends, and then Masters of the Universe. That's the hierarchy right now. So I'm like freaking stoked about this. This is like 15, 30, 45. That's a steal. That's like, ooh. Now at this point, I've already spent $40 on gas, $40 or $50. This has only happened yesterday. This was only yesterday that I picked this up. And then this was 2 days ago, this run, you know. So now it's getting more and more interesting. So today, I just did a really quick run to my Ross #1 and looked, and there was nothing. It was like, maybe I can get more of this. Oh, no. Today, I went to Ross #1 and I saw the ATST for $50. But even with that, I even said on Facebook, it's like ATST $50 with that small, it's too much. It's too much for me because I already have 4 or 5 ATSTs. They're like chicken legs. They're not unstable and everything. So I left it there. There was like 2 of them. I left it there because, like I said, I'm not a reseller. I'm a collector, and it's gonna be brand new and everything. But I actually bought one of those brand new from the Legacy series, the one from the 4s for $25. So if I saw those for $25, I would have picked it up. But for $50, because remember, 2 of them for $50, there's 100. This is like $45 for 3. This is a better value for me. So I left it there. It's like, yeah, some other collector probably wants it. We'll grab it, you know. So I was getting ready to leave, and then as I was about to leave, I saw this camouflage thing that G.I. Joe Classified. It's like, oh, it's the female then again, right? And then I look back and it's like, wait, it's got a Halo helmet. So it's like, oh, that's the guy. And there's 2 of them. It's like, I'll grab it. It's $17. It's getting pricey for me at this point. I already have 5 of them. But this figure is so good that now that I see these 2, then I'm looking for 3 more, and I'll have 10 of them. And I'll stop it there. Yeah. So the way my collecting is usually for vehicles. If I can get 5 of the vehicles, that's good. And then for the figures, if I really like them, if I'll try to grab a minimum 5, but I want 10. So I grab these and all that stuff. So that's it for Ross #1 today. And then I checked Ross #2. I didn't really see anything for Ross #2 except for this one. Again, Marvel Legends. I don't have this figure. I wasn't interested in this figure. But I was like, yeah, why not? $11.99, I'll grab it. If there was more of this, I'll probably grab... Oh, here's the price, $11.99. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this guy. Outriders. I don't know who it is, but maybe for this one, I'll grab 2 more. Or 5, 2 more, or make it 5. That's $55 though. So, dude, $55, and you're doing multiples. That's like, it adds up really quickly. 50, 100, 150. I think I've already spent over $200. Well, in the last 2 days, I know I've spent over $150 in the last 2 days alone. But they were like really good. So I've spent $50 on gas. Distribute that to everything else. only because, oh, it's 30 minutes, too long already. I probably lost most of you guys. The $50 that I spent only became worth it once I started getting these last ones, the last two. Again, this is after 2 weeks of searching Ross's every day, 3 or 4 Rosses every day, and getting nowhere. And like hours and hours of toy hunting. I hate toy hunting, but I do like seeing deals like this. And it only ended up being okay once I found these. So am I still toy hunting? Yes, I'm still looking for this. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for Sabine's lightsaber. I'm looking for 6 more of this because I have 4, and I think that's it. I did see some of the Transformer ones. I almost got them, but it's like, nah. It was like 25 for the 2-pack. I'm like, I returned it at the counter, and yeah. So wait, there's something missing here. There's something missing here. Yeah, aside from the Jinx that I got for him yesterday, I also found the Wolverine Spider-Man 2-pack, the blue one that he was talking about. And again, I'm not interested in that. Oh yeah, I think I showed it to you. But I went and got it for him again. It's $25. I can return it in a week or two. I know he was looking for it, so if I find him again, yeah, it's like, I got 2 of the ones that you wanted. Just pay me whatever retail was plus tax, and you know, I help him out. Maybe he'll help me out in the future. I don't know. But yeah, but it was just really fun running into an actual collector like me and seeing the same enthusiasm from a fellow collector. So this is my Ross runs for the last 2 weeks. You would say I got lucky, but 2 weeks, guys, 2 weeks of running through 3 or 4 Ross runs, going crazy enough to hit, I think, 8 Rosses, and going as far as 30 miles to hit 2 other Rosses I don't usually hit, and I'm coming up with empty. But like I said, it's about to start. It's really about to start. I think either this week or closer towards Thanksgiving is when it's gonna start getting. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. I know this video is pretty long. I haven't been doing any videos at all. As you can see, I am stacked. I'm not gonna be doing any reviews on any of this. I'm just gonna open it up. Aside from this, I thought I was cleaning out my pile of boxes, and then more stuff started coming in, and now there's like a pile of boxes again that I need to review, or if you're even interested in that. But I've been doing 3D printing non-stop for the last month. And when I see non-stop, like we're talking about 24 hours of printing. Yeah, it's taking a lot of my time and everything. So anyway, I'll probably do some review videos soon. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. This is Junior. Bye.